Joshua
What is the
Stacy
phone?
donated $30.
What is the
My pen 15 thinks someone could be at a stage in life where being her lifetime fuck toy would be a sweet gig. She just can't find Christ after that.
I don't get it.
Well, you're saying that there's a lot of woman in your position, a lot of woman in your position who, well, they'll ride the cock carousel, as they say, and then engage in sex work. Mm-hmm. And then later, about 27, 28 seems to be the age where all that work, gone. Because, well, the wall is undefeated. And so once they hit it, they realize they're not going to get as many gigs. They tend to move over to any type of bastion where they won't get shamed. Christianity seems to be one of those bastions where they think they can hide out without being shamed. Mm-hmm. That's what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, my parents raised me as a Christian. I don't identify as a Christian, but I was raised that way. Oh, sorry.
You should. No, I meant. Never mind.
You meant come back to Christianity.
Come back to Christianity. I don't know, but I don't know. I wouldn't do it to cover it up.
Do you believe in God?
Are you so?
I believe there is a God, yes.
Do you believe there's a devil?
Yes.
Well, then let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. If the devil or God were speaking to you as to what you should do when it comes to corn, mm-hmm. do you think that God would endorse your decision to do corn or the devil?
Well, God accepts everybody.
What about the devil? What would he want you to do?
But that's assuming that
the devil exists, which you just said he does.
Right, but that's assuming that he holds a certain opinion. But like,
what opinion do you think the devil holds is the question.
Lol Paladins donated $30.
In the world.
The problem is that you could survive on $60K a year, but you won't be attracted to any man who makes less than what you make via exploiting your looks. It's ruining your chance of finding a good man.
Yeah, so what do you think the devil would want you to do?
But like, technically, we don't know what the devil thinks because we never talked to him.
Well, you do believe there's a devil, you said, yeah?
Well, for me, like, I'm pretty sure based off of Christianity, if there's God, then there has to be an existence of the devil.
Okay, great.
So if I believe in God, then I have to believe in the devil.
So
that's based off of Christianity.
So then you believe in the devil?
Yes.
What do you think he would want you to do versus God when it came to corn?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's more of a worldview. Because, like, the world shames sex workers.
Okay.
So, like, wouldn't the devil...
So let me ask you this. Does God want you to do corn?
I don't know. I'm going to have to ask him.
Okay. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean,
you don't know.
For me, like...
Okay, then does the devil want you to do corn?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's all based off the assumption that the devil holds a certain view, and then God holds a certain view, but we don't know
then tell me
the
this.
devil or God.
Does this sound right? The God wants you to do corn, and the devil wants you to not do it.
I didn't say that at all.
I know.
I'm just saying.
I know you didn't say it. Listen again to what I'm asking. If I were to say this out loud, God wants you to do corn. The devil wants you to stop doing corn. Does that sound correct to you?
The world view of that is a no.
Yeah,
because
so
the world doesn't view it that way. But we're not God or the devil, so we can't say.
Let's reverse it now. Mm-hmm. God wants you to stop doing corn, and the devil wants you to continue. Does that sound correct or incorrect?
Based off the world view, it sounds correct.
Okay.
But again, we're not God or the devil, and we don't have a right to judge people on that scale. So it's irrelevant because we don't know.
Where does God put people after he judges them?
He puts them in hell. But based off of Christianity, people that accept God into their heart are, accepted into the kingdom of God.
What about...
From what I understand about Christianity. Yeah. So
as
far as my sex work, he wouldn't judge me for doing sex work.
What does God judge anybody for? Then why the hell do they end up...
Honestly, dude, religion is confusing.
Why do people end up in hell if God doesn't judge them?
No, I'm saying he does judge them.
Based on?
But...
What does he judge them for doing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Because I don't understand full Christianity.
Then why do you believe in God?
I believe in the existence of a God.
And an existence of a devil?
Yes, because in the world,
Lol
if you
Paladins donated $30. You don't have to judge other people, judge your own actions. Be better.
Thanks, all Paladins. Appreciate it. Continue. Go ahead.
I was saying, because we were talking about Christianity, in Christianity, if you say there's an existence of God, then you have to say that there's an existence of the devil.
Okay, forget.
In Christianity.
Yeah, okay, I understand what you're saying. Let's forget all of that. Let us assume Christianity's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Big
believe...
Sass Energy donated $30. This girl is so full of shit. She knows for sure she's doing the devil's work.
Let's assume for a second Christianity doesn't exist. We've proven it's totally false. Do you still believe in a God?
Yes.
Okay. Do you still believe in a devil?
Yes, because in the world...
Okay, hang on. Now we've removed Christianity from the table.
Mm-hmm.
What is this God that you now believe in, who's not the Christian God, think about you doing OnlyFans?
I have no idea. But it's like
why do you believe in it?
No. But hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
So what I was gonna say is, I feel like, as far as occupation, there are true evil people in the world that do evil things. I don't have evil intentions in my heart, so it's like, if you judge me for doing sex work, fine, that's up to you. I don't care. It's what I do.
Do you judge thieves?
But it's like, I feel like it's more about.
Do you judge a thief?
It depends what they stole, right?
They stole a Snickers bar.
Right.
Is that wrong?
That's not like evil intention. Like, they're not robbing someone's house. I feel like that has a more evil intention than taking a candy bar.
Is stealing a Snickers bar wrong?
Being a thief is wrong, but there are scales.
That's not what I asked you.
Mm-hmm.
Is stealing a Snickers bar wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
To be a thief, yeah.
Is having sex outside of marriage wrong?
No.
Is being a prostitute wrong?
Which you consider to be OnlyFans and anything in between.
A person who gets paid to have sex, you do this, yeah? You get paid to have sex?
I get paid to create entertainment.
And that entertainment is you doing what?
Is sexual.
P and the V.
Mm-hmm.
So you're having sex.
P and the V.
Correct.
Okay, so you get paid to have sex.
S-ing the D?
Correct.
How in the world could you ever envision any definition where getting paid to have sex on camera is not prostitution?
Because it's for the purposes of entertainment. It's just like a movie.
So is prostitution.
What if you... No, but it's like, if you think about porn, it's a fake concept with fake characters, right?
With real
it's
sex.
Entertainment. We're selling entertainment. With real sex.
So let me get this right. A prostitute isn't a prostitute as long as there's a camera there.
No, but porn is made to be sold entertainment.
So
just like
is a prostitute's vagina. What do you think?
But that's not...
They're buying it for the entertainment value. It's entertaining to have sex.
Right.
So what do you mean?
But I'm saying, on a scale, being a private prostitute, like on the street, and getting money to have sex is not the same as making entertainment to be on the internet. When you're playing a role, which just like a movie, just think about movies.
Are you both? So let's say that I went.
Like, I play characters in sex movies.
So I just want to make sure I got this clear.
Movies.
Okay, fair enough. I just want to make sure I got this clear. So I'm driving down the street, and I see two women wearing practically nothing off to my right. And one of them has a sign who says, "Hey, I'll suck your dick for $20." Mm-hmm. I can assume she's a prostitute, right? Mm-hmm. I walk over to her and I say, "Hey, I really want you to do that for $20 on camera so that I can then sell it to people for entertainment." She's not when she goes and hang on, and then sucks it for $20. As long as she's on camera and I sell it for entertainment, she's not a prostitute then?
No, but I'm saying that it's like you're still creating like pornographic material.
Uh-huh.
Which for me,
so what
as
makes
far
her
as what I do,
I don't understand. What makes her a prostitute then in that case?
Well, you were saying that the definition of a prostitute is anyone that sells anything sexual. So
like
by definition, the word prostitute, right? I don't really... I'm not offended by the word, but there are definitely different levels of sex work. Uh-huh. I don't personally do any escorting or anything.
Okay, so forget my definition. Let's try this again. forget my definition. Forget I ever gave you any definition. Woman holding a sign. I will S the D for $20. Is that a prostitute?
That is prostitution.
Okay, great. So then you pull up in your truck and you say, get in. We're going up to that hotel room and you're going to do it while my friend films and then I'm going to sell that film. Is she engaging in prostitution?
Street prostitution.
Is she engaging in prostitution when you pick her up, take her up to the room, your friend films it?
Yes, that is the definition that we have created. Yes, she's a prostitute.
So then how are you not?
Because, I don't know, maybe it's just the way I view it. I'm not denying, like, the definitions of words, but for me, like, I always viewed porn as being a movie, but sex. Because I'm playing, like, when I go to set, I get a script and I'm, the babysitter, or I'm this. It's like a role in a movie, but it's just...
Or like guest on the podcast.
I mean...
So let me break it. Let me break it down even
So, like,
easier.
again, for me, like, as far as porn, when there's, like, a whole crew and all this professional camera equipment, like, I feel like I'm on a movie set. But the point of the movie is to be sexual content, right?
Have you ever seen acting in which a sex scene is done, but nobody's actually having sex?
Like, you mean in movies? Yes, right?
So you can have movie scenes where you're having sex, but there's no actual sex? Meaning you're in a movie, it appears to the audience that you're having sex.
Like, you mean just in a normal movie, like on Netflix?
It appears like you're having sex, but you're not actually having
fake
sex.
Right.
Right.
That is fake
You're
sex.
not getting paid to have fake sex, are you?
You're getting paid to act in that role. Just like I'm getting paid to act in a porno role.
Act?
But except it entails different
Are you
details,
acting like
right?
a penis is entering your vagina, or is that not acting? Because in a movie, that's acting.
I never said
in
that
movie,
the sex
no
was
penis
fake. I mean, there are aspects that
Hang
are
on.
fake, right?
In a movie, no penis enters an actual vagina. No actual penis enters a vagina. They just act like it. In your movies, does an actual penis enter an actual vagina?
Right. That's what makes it
How's
pornographic.
that acting then?
Because I'm playing like a fake character, and if they're telling
Who's doing
me,
the real thing of sex?
right.
So the sex is real, the character's fake.
Well, if you want but if you
So it's
define
just prostitution.
No, I'm saying if you define, like, okay, the dick entering the vagina, yes, but are all the reactions real? No, it's fucking for entertainment,
Okay. Do you
But, like,
think
what
that
was the
Do you
original-
think that all of the reactions of a prostitute are going to be real when you hire
Of
her to have
course
sex?
not.
Of course not. So she's playing a role just like you, right?
Right.
So then she's not a prostitute, or you are a prostitute.
Sure, I'll take it. I mean, you already said the definition of a prostitute was any.
Well, I'm going
Explicit
I'm
material.
going off of your definition.
And, like,
now.
I don't be offended by words like that.
Wait.
So I'm like,
I'm going off of your definition. I said forget mine, and I asked you if a woman's holding a sign that says $20, I'll do X. You call that a prostitute?
well, again, if you look at sex work, there are different divisions of sex work, right? I mean, so per your definition, a prostitute
Now,
is also
forget my
a stripper.
definition. What is a prostitute by your definition?
By my definition, even if I wasn't in porn, my definition of a prostitute, my brain immediately goes to, like, street walking, hopping in the back of cars. That's what my brain goes to. Or, like,
Can women?
But, like,
Hang on.
that's fine.
Can you be walking down this? So let's see if this is correct. If Madison here was walking down the street and a guy pulled up and said, hop in the back, and she hopped in the back and no sex occurred, and then he cruised her to a location, she got out, is Madison a prostitute?
She's a slut and she knows it.
Would Madison be a prostitute? If she hopped in the back of a guy's car and had
Not
no sex
everyone
at
that
all.
hires prostitutes hire them for money.
Yeah, I know. Answer
Right,
my question.
So, sure. But, like, she wasn't a prostitute because she wasn't being, like, labeling herself as, like, a sex worker on the street.
Okay, let's assume that Madison is a virgin, labels herself a sex worker, but has no sex at all with anybody, ever. Is that a sex worker?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just like, I kind of lost the plot a little bit.
Let's try again.
I don't know, man. That sounds like a lot of work.
Let us pretend that Madison says, I'm a sex worker who has no sex with anybody at any time. Mm-hmm. Is she a sex worker?
So just identifying like as for no reason? No.
Sure. No. So then her identifying has nothing to do with the sex work. Her jumping in the
Right.
back of a car has nothing to do with the sex work.
Correct.
What has to do with the sex work specifically? If you had to think of one thing, one quality about sex work that would make it sex work, what would that one quality be?
That crazy dancing.
Sorry.
What would it be?
I mean, for me, like, I mean, it's sex work, right?
So the one quality-
If a man, but if a man, I feel like it's more emotional because if a man,
Oh,
I mean, it's more emotional because if a man gets sexual gratification from just having a conversation with a woman, and she's getting paid for that, that would be considered sex work.
I see.
Right.
So I just want to make sure I get this right. So let us assume for a second that your job is to pick up the phone and have like a conversation with a guy on the other end.
Yeah,
where-
there are sex
Sure.
callers,
Yeah,
right?
sex phone callers, right? Are they engaging in any sort of sex work by your estimation?
Technically, yes.
Okay. So sex work
Because
doesn't-
that's how they get their sexual gratification, which
Okay.
involves something sexual.
Got it. So then if you move down to the next line, okay, if they engage on the street with a sign that says, come plow me for $20, they're engaged in sex work.
Correct.
Okay. So then if they're on camera and they're getting plowed for money, that's sex work, right?
Correct.
If they're on OnlyFans and they're stripping, that's sex work, right?
Correct.
Okay, great. Got it. If we were to formulate a word that would encompass all of this, let's say that we assumed that word was prostitute. And what prostitute meant was that you sold sexual favors for money. Would all of those women fall under that category?
Yes.
Do you think that that's how the category is usually referred to?
No.
No?
But again, like my initial, like I was telling you earlier, when I think of the word prostitute, even before porn, my brain immediately went to like street walking, like selling sex. Because like, I don't know if I just grew up and that's the word that they used to say that, but it was always in that context.
Sure.
So
walking down the
but
sidewalk.
again, based off of your
walking
definition,
down the sidewalk, you blow a guy. That's a prostitute. But if that same woman was 50 floors up with 3 cameras on her, that's not a prostitute.
based off of my initial thoughts, yeah. I mean, if the actual definition of a prostitute is someone that involves in anything sexual, then sure.
No, sells sexual favors for money.
Right, sure. I didn't know the proper definition of a prostitute until you told me that.
That's my
right?
I'm purely
Oh.
just going off of yours.
But like, no, but you did say that earlier, that the definition.
Yes, that is
right.
mine.
That's yours. That's not a fact.
If you were going
So that's
to,
only your opinion.
Yeah.
So that's not valid to the conversation.
so
Because I thought
your opinion
No,
that
no,
the
I
distinction
thought-
between a prostitute and a non-prostitute is camera.
Well, because
that's valid
I
though.
thought that the actual dictionary definition was what you were telling me. So based off of that, if that was a fact, then yes, that would be in the same category.
But you don't have a problem being called a prostitute anyway.
No, because fine, call me whatever you want. You know, I'm used to people getting
But
mad at
I
me.
just want to make sure.
Problem.
Do you yourself think you're a prostitute?
Do you
I'm a sex worker.
No. That's not my question.
Do I think I'm a prostitute?
do you think
No.
No.
you are?
But it's like if it was based off of your definition.
Forget my definition. I'm
Yes.
just talking about you yourself.
I never viewed myself as a prostitute. No.
But I just want to confirm this.
Mm-hmm.
You do not consider yourself a prostitute, right?
No.
But 2, you can confirm that men do pay you to have penetrative sex on camera for the purposes of sexually gratifying other people.
P in the V?
Correct.
Is there any
And
S
that-
in-
and that-
S in the V?
To you, just to be crystal clear,
Crystal clear.
is not prostitution.
In my own definition, no.
Okay. Well, we can move on from there.